What's up, everyone? It's Crow, and welcome to episode 13 of Crow's Playbook, Off-Road Edition. Yeah, the van's still at the dealership. They told me a few more days, which we already know what that means. We're waiting on a part from a dimension that does not exist. So here we are, back in the nest, baby. Tight space, bad lighting, great vibes, and the hottest picks this side of ESPN's budget cuts. Now, before we jump into the action, let's talk about last week because, hey, 66%, 2 out of 3 hit. That's not luck, that's consistency. That's the kind of percentage that gets you invited to the Thanksgiving dinner. I'm not saying we're perfect, but if you tailed those picks, your wallet got a bit heavier. The Bills covered, Seahawks held strong, and the Patriots, well, the Pats decided to play cosplay as a high school football team for a quarter. But hey, that's fine, it's football. But here we are, NFL Week 11, Thursday Night Football. New York Jets versus the New England Patriots. Woo! And hey, I gotta say, this one has soap opera written all over it. The Jets are limping into Foxborough with no Garrett Wilson, which, let's be honest, is like trying to go to war without ammo. Zach Wilson's walking out there with a playbook and a prayer. And Mike Vrabel, yeah, not Belichick anymore, is over on the Patriots sideline looking like he just bench pressed the entire offensive line for breakfast. Vrabel's Patriots have something that's been missing in New England for a few seasons now. Swagger. That we don't care who you are, we're hitting you in the damn mouth energy. They're still not perfect, but there's life again in Foxborough. A heartbeat. Some fight, and a dare I say, plan. Meanwhile, the Jets are in their yearly identity crisis. Their fans are holding on to hope like it's a winning lottery ticket that got left in the wash. No Aaron Rodgers, no Garrett Wilson, and a defense that gets tired of carrying all the groceries. Zach Wilson's about to be pressured more than a kid trying to parallel park during his first driving test. So, let's get into the picks for today. And buckle up because we're going deep this week. First up is Rhamondre Stevenson, over on rushing yards. Listen, this man runs like he's trying to get out of student debt. The Jets' run defense started strong early in the season, but lately they've been holding faster than a beach chair in a hurricane season. And with Vrabel at the helm, you better believe he's going old school, pound the rock, control the tempo, and make the other team quit. Stevenson's been ramping up his touches. All of his confidence is growing, and this offensive line is starting to gel together. That's the over looking like free money. Second, going with Mac Jones over on passing yards. Now, before you start laughing, hear me out. Yeah, Mac's been as predictable as a TikTok trend lately, but Vrabel's been tweaking the playbook. He's giving Mac easier reads, more motion, and safer outlets. And in that, the Jets secondary, while they are talented, has been on the field for too long every week. Their legs are tired, which means their coverage are breakdown. It's crazy, bro. Mac doesn't need to throw for 400 yards. He just needs to hit that midline number, and I think he gets there. We're talking dink, dunk, hit the ends, hit the backs, rinse, and repeat. Third, and this one's more of a game flow play, all right? I like Hunter Henry anytime touchdown if you're playing PrizePick or a same game parlay. All right, the Jets sell out to stop the run. They leave that middle seam open, and Henry's been Vrabel's safety blanket since week 8. The chemistry's clicking, and the red zone looks are definitely there. Now, Let's talk team pick. I'm going Patriots to cover. Look, I know it's trendy to hit on the Pats right now, but let's be real. The Jets without Garrett Wilson is like The Office without Michael Scott. It still exists, but it's just not that funny. Vrabel's defense is going to give Zach Wilson's seeing ghosts again. Just like that infamous I'm seeing ghosts Sam Darnold moment. Expect pressure, definitely expect turnovers, expect that the Pats control this whole entire game. Like a slow-cooked meal, methodical and eventually satisfying. Now, I know what you're thinking. Crow, isn't there always a trap bet? Well, you're damn right. And this week's trap bet is putting the bet on the Jet, thinking, well, the Patriots aren't that good looking either. That's the bait, my friend. That's the shiny hook. You think you're being clever, but you're actually just walking into Vrabel's house wearing your shoes on the carpet. Just don't do it. The Jets are the trap pick because they look like a valuable play. Low total, good defense, ugly game. But the reality is, this football games are won by execution, not vibes. And right now, the Jets have neither. The Patriots, for all their flaws, and at least they have some structure. This is out of those grinded out 20-13 type wins where the Pats make everyone remember why Vrabel was hired. To rebuild toughness and pride. Alright, that's the analytics. Now let's shift into the mindset talk of the betting crew. Because listen, I know how it goes. You're watching games, you're on PrizePicks, you're sweating the overs, your heart rate's up and running like you're running a marathon in a sauna. But that's where most bettors lose. Emotion, chasing, and overconfidence after one hot week, or panic after one bad beat. I see it all the time. You can't be emotional in this game, or in life. Betting is like poker. You're betting the player, not the cards. You read the momentum, not miracles. When you start chasing bad beats, you stop being strategic and start being superstitious. You can't control the bounces, but you can control your bankroll, your mindset, and your patience. And I'm telling you right now, patience builds profit. If you're disciplined, you're smart, and you keep the same energy on a cold streak that you do when you're on a heater, bro, you're already ahead of 90% of the crowd. For me, I treat work and treat every week like a season. I analyze, I adjust, and I adapt. And that's what Crow's Playbook is all about. Not perfection, but persistence. Because the truth is, whether I'm shooting this in a decked out van or the corner of my house with a Target lamp, the mission doesn't change. Win smart, have fun, and stay locked the fuck in. And if you've been following this journey since episode 1, you definitely know this. We've built something real here. A crew that understands the grind. A crew that doesn't fold when it rains. A crew that knows that when the van breaks down, the picks don't stop. So to wrap this up, week 11, Thursday night football, Patriots over Jets, Stevenson over on the ground game, and Mac Jones in the air. And Hunter Henry sneaking in a touchdown to steal it. We're not chasing, we're choosing. If you're rolling with me, hit that like button so the algorithm blesses the nest. Drop your PrizePicks locks in the comments and tell me what prop you're tailing. What line you're, or if you just want to roast Mac Jones pocket presents. I'm here for it all. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because once the van's back, Crow's Playbooks Road Edition is returning. Full throttle, windshield bugs and all. But until then, This corner of the nest is where the grind lives. I'm Crow, and this is the Crow's Playbook.